Hey everyone, this is Mr. Saints Godzilla 21 and welcome to another episode of Best Glitches, the series where we look at games new and old and explore the greatest glitches they have to offer. Today we'll be taking a look at the outrageous open-world action title, Saints Row the Third. Released in 2011, the Third served as a soft reboot to the highly acclaimed Saints Row series. As the leader of the 3rd Street Saints, you make the mistake of robbing a criminally owned bank and as a result wind up in a foreign city stripped of your capital. Now you must fight your way back to the top in some of the most extravagant and preposterous ways seen in gaming. With a game this over the top with various complex set pieces, undoubtedly there'll be some glitches. But not just any glitches, bugs that break the game in ways players were never meant to see. So without wasting any more time, we'll get started. Let's begin with a glitch to escape Stillwater. Start a new game and play through the first mission until you plant the explosives. After the cutscene, activate the cheat Give Satchel and make your way over to this fallen debris. Throw a satchel charge in this spot, then jump and detonate it at the same time. You should hopefully land on the second floor. Now throw one last satchel charge here and jump above it before detonating it. Your player will clip through the ceiling and you'll be free to roam the roof. To reach the street level, run over to the south end of the bank and jump off. Jumping off anywhere else will result in instant death. And with that, you can either explore the city on foot or dive off the edge of the map to respawn in Stillwater. Just keep in mind that if you stay too close to the bank, your homies will kill all the SWAT and trigger the next portion of the mission. Back in Stillwater, you'll begin to notice some unusual things. For example, clothing shops can't be entered, your head vanishes in cars, and NPCs won't spawn properly. One exciting thing I recommend is heading to the airport and taking an aircraft back to Stillwater. The city was never intended to be seen outside the bank, so you're in for some interesting sights. Next is a very simple trick to rapidly fire grenades. Normally with the fully upgraded K8 Krukov, you can only fire its grenade attachment once every second. If you duck, however, you can now fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. This can quickly get you out of a jam and will instantly destroy any enemy in the game. Just firing a couple dozen grenades straight up can prove more deadly than the SSA airstrike. It's also a very easy way to complete mayhem. Moving on, we have a few glitches for the Genki Manapole. First is a method to fall under the map. Take the Manapole to any end of the city and fire yourself into the water. Instead of splashing down, your player will hover above the water and continue flying forward. Eventually, you'll pass the barrier and soon after fall underneath the map. Pull your parachute and you'll have a new perspective of the world. The other Manapole glitch is being able to enter any building. This only works if you obtain the Manapole through the car delivery service on the phone.
I'll run with you.
From here, park the Manapole next to any building you wish to enter, then hop inside the cannon. Move it towards the building and fire. As you can see, this makes for an unusual way to see the city. This glitch can even be used to explore mission areas like the Powdered Gun Shop and the bottom floor of the Morningstar Tower. Once you're done exploring a building, you can get out by running to the front of the Manapole where you'll get sucked back in. On to our next glitch, we have the Mayor Office. After completing the mission Zombie Attack, get a Spectre and head to this location. From here, align yourself in the spot and begin flying straight up. At some point, your mini-map will become blank. Immediately stop and start swaying back and forth until the office spawns. Now you need to go just below it and hover up. The Spectre will go straight through and you'll now be inside the office. This location was only shown in 2 cutscenes, but now you have the opportunity to appreciate the small details you might have missed. There's also a hidden Easter egg in these vases which would have never been seen without this glitch. You're unable to leave the office once you're inside, so just know you'll have to load a game save. Let's move on to one of Saints Row the Third's most popular glitches, which is customizing non-customizable vehicles. First, grab a customizable vehicle and take it in the rim jobs. Now go to the garage and highlight the vehicle you wish to customize. Instead of clicking on it, press back to exit the garage. And now the highlighted vehicle will replace the original car inside rim jobs. Depending on the vehicle, you should be able to upgrade its durability, change its colors, and alter certain decals. My biggest recommendation is fully upgrading a tank so it becomes near indestructible on the streets. Also, if you have the Genki Bowl DLC, you can nearly customize the Genki Mobile to look like Adam West's Batmobile. Now let's check out a few glitches for the level decker.die. Before starting the mission, make sure to fully upgrade the RC Possessor so that you can take control of aircrafts. Now start the level and enter in the cheats to get the RC gun and police notoriety. Make sure to click on the notoriety cheat 5 times to get the full effect. Wait for either a VTOL or a Condor to arrive and use the RC gun to land it. Get inside and you can now fly around the level. You can even fly over to the arena used during the tank minigame. By flying back to Stillwater, you could store the Tron suit at your crib. But for a more fascinating glitch, play through the level like normal until you reach the Matt Miller boss fight. Re-enter the RC and notoriety cheats and wait till one of the stag aircrafts appears. Land it in the middle of the arena and get inside. With the arena's entrance on your right side, start attacking Matt until the QuickTime event starts. After it's finished, quickly begin hovering backwards until your player turns into the dragon. You'll lose control of the aircraft, but you should continue hovering towards the city. Make sure to keep your notoriety at max so a stag VTOL can blow you up. Now you're free to terrorize the streets as a glitched out dragon. Like the Avatar outfit, you can also store the dragon in your crib. Finish the level and go to your outfits to see your newly saved abomination. Wearing this monstrosity can truly be terrifying. The only thing that's worse is changing into another outfit will turn your character into a disgusting, stretched out abortion. When talking about Saints Row III's glitches, you can't forget to mention the Sonic Blaster. With this weapon, you can glitch in and out of countless missions and locations. In level 2, for example, enter the cheat Give Sonic and use the blaster to open this door to the cockpit of the plane. In the mission My Name is Cyrus Temple, the Sonic Blaster could be used on this door to escape the Thermopylae. Prior to the level Pimps Up, Hose Down, use the Sonic Blaster on the front door as a safe word to see the full interior. The weapon even works on cargo ramps, offering more methods to glitch outside of missions. You could say that the Sonic Blaster is the key to glitching this game. For one last escape glitch, we'll be breaching the atmosphere of Mars. Start the mission Gangsters in Space and enter in the Give Satchel and Vroom cheat. Now park the Saints Raider on these white rocks and place 4 Satchel charges in front of it. Next, place 13 more charges on the front of the Raider. Lastly, drive over the 4 Satchel charges on the ground and rapidly begin tapping the detonation button. You'll be sent over the mountainside and into the water. Warp to shore and you'll now be in the Mars version of Stillwater. 2 unique aspects of escaping the mission is having Johnny Gat in the open world and the city being shrouded in a thick orange fog. I personally find it to be the perfect atmosphere for activating the zombie cheat. With an aircraft, you can travel back to Mars and see it from a new viewpoint. Before we move on to our final bug, I have to give a special mention to the infamous Secret Island glitch. Back in December of 2012, there was a patch for the game that created an unintentional teleport which allowed players to access the Genki Bowl arena early. Those who didn't know as a part of the DLC concluded that it was an Easter egg in vein of the Secret Islands from Saints Row 2. To access the glitch, players would only have to head to this location in the water and warp to shore. Instead of returning to Steelport, you would appear inside the Genki Bowl Apocalypse arena. This was quite a wild glitch at the time and caused the Saints Row forums to explode with speculation. Sadly, the glitch was quickly patched and can no longer be done. Even if you were to clear your system cache, the glitch was only available between patches, so there's absolutely no way to glitch back here on consoles. But even though it can no longer be done, it will be a long time before players forget this glitch. And finally, we'll end today's episode with a method to unlock the renowned pony cart. This isn't per se the most mind-blowing glitch, but the amount of dedication and effort that made it possible makes this bug truly one of the holy grails of Saints Row glitches. In co-op, start the mission Return to Steelport and play through it until you reach safe word. Have your partner wait around back while you perform the 3 interrogations inside. After interrogating the manager, 2 pony carts will spawn. Have your partner take the first one to the parking space outside the Saints HQ. In the meantime, you need to knock Zemos off the other pony cart. You can do this by either letting the Morningstar shoot at him or fire the Sharkomatic enough times to glitch him off. Then you need to take the cart to a location where it can easily be knocked into some water. Once both pony carts are in position, head to the marker to trigger the next section of the level. After the cutscene, both players will appear on the second cart near the water. You can either use the K.A. Krukov's grenade launcher to push yourself back, or enter the RC cheat to use another vehicle to push the cart. From here, the co-op player needs to run on foot back to the pony cart at the Saints HQ while you take out the enemy carts at safe word. Make sure your co-op partner only shoots the 2 Morningstar off the back of the cart, or otherwise it'll explode. Another cutscene will play and you'll both spawn behind safe word. You will now have to go alone to where your partner stopped the cart to make it respawn. Then have your partner take the pony cart back to the position outside the Saints HQ. All you have to do now is finish the mission without your partner getting in another vehicle. Once you spawn back at the HQ, jump outside to find the pony cart ready to store in the garage. Unlike in the mission, driving the pony cart in the free roam will cause your player to T-pose, and cycling through weapons on the back will completely glitch out your player. One interesting thing about the pony cart is that its gravity doesn't function the same as other vehicles. Instead of falling like normal, it will appear as if you have low gravity. If you've been a long-time Saints Row glitch hunter, you'll understand that unlocking this vehicle is up there with finding a way to customize aircrafts and glitching to the Saints of Rage arcade stages. Well everyone, there you have the best glitches in Saints Row the Third. This game has a lot of sentimental value to me. It helped to start my YouTube career and made me an avid glitch hunter to this day. Anyways, if you'd like to suggest a game for a future Best Glitch episode, please leave a comment below or vote on Twitter. I'd like to give a special shout out to my Patreon sponsors, John, Jordan Flattery, KM, Scissorp, and Sam Just. Like always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Hunter targets.